Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I gotta talk Houston Rockets, man. I gotta talk Houston Rockets on the main account. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. As always, hit that like button. Let's try and hit 100 likes for the Houston Rockets tonight. If you're wondering where all my Rockets content is, check the link down below. I have a Houston Rockets daily channel that I've been posting on for about half a year, so check that out. Jalen Green tonight. And I'll get down on my freaking knees. Lord, thank you for losing back-to-back games to the Sacramento Kings. Thank you so much. The icing on the cake. The icing on the cake was the way these young cats played in the last two games. Jalen Green specifically, career high tonight. Man, I wish I had a Dutch on me. 33 points, 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds, come on. Let's hear a standing ovation. 1 steal, let's throw that steal in there. 9-9 from the free throw line, which the Houston Rockets are dead last in free throw percentage. So that's an unbelievably great statistic to me. 6 of 14 from downtown. Not only is the 6 threes impressive, but the 14 three-point attempts, where was that all season? Where was that all season? Were the Houston Rockets trying to win basketball games? The smartest thing I've seen the Houston Rockets do in a very, very long time is shut down Eric Gordon, who was starting and playing over 30 minutes like just last week, Christian Wood, and Dennis Schroeder. Genius move, and it's about damn time. But anyways, this is Jalen Green's 5th straight game of 20 points and 5 threes. And it's also his 4th straight game with 6 threes. So this is something, you know, if you guys follow my Rockets account, this is something I've been preaching for a minute now. I had this prediction. I don't think it was a bold prediction whatsoever. I had this prediction that Jalen Green post-All-Star break was going to go on a tangent. I thought we were going to see something very similar to Anthony Edwards last season. If you look back at last year, Anthony Edwards didn't have the best first half whatsoever. Like, yeah, the stats were there as far as like points per game goes. Not saying Jalen's weren't. He was averaging like 15 points per game. But the percentages were like god-awful, and Jalen Green's percentages at the pre-All-Star break were like, it was like 31% from down. It was just bad. It just was bad. Second half of the season, Anthony Edwards balled his ass off, and a lot of people wanted him to win Rookie of the Year. Very similar to Jalen Green. What's different with Jalen Green right now is his draft class is loaded with just franchise players. And the craziest part is we're not even technically done with their rookie seasons, but you got Cade Cunningham, you have Scotty Barnes, you have Evan Mobley, you have Josh Giddey. Just like it's absolutely stacked. So we've been preaching, Rocket fans been preaching, give them time, give them time, give them time. But the thing is, it's not just Jalen Green. KPJ dropped his first career triple-double not too long ago. Something that, I mean, a lot of, you know, honestly, there's way too many people who are anti-KPJ. They're not pushing the KPJ agenda. But anyways, I love Kevin. I absolutely love Kevin. I love his demeanor. I love his attitude. I love how passionate and emotional he is with the game of basketball. And I feel like him and JG4 as a backcourt duo, they're establishing the culture. I feel like they're doing a phenomenal job of establishing this culture over here in Houston. I live in Chicago, not here in Houston. Of like, we're fast, we're young, we're explosive, we're athletic, we're a whole bunch of things, and we're fun as hell. But most importantly, we have a bright-ass future. We got a bright-ass future. And Houston, like I said, man, oh man, 2 back-to-back losses against the Sacramento Kings. Oh man, I just need to take a second and appreciate how amazing that is. I was worried not too long ago when the Rockets won like 3 out of their last 4 just 1 week ago. Back-to-back wins against the Portland Trailblazers, who have pretty much shut down every player on their fucking roster this year. So got back-to-back wins against Portland. Then you had Sacramento. Well, I don't want a bottom. I don't want outside of the top 4. Like, if I'm Houston, what world would I want an outside top 4 pick? I keep seeing all these hypotheticals, like, let's say the Houston Rockets win 3 out of their last 5 basketball games, but Jalen Green drops 35 in 2 of them. Would you be okay with a top 7 pick? It's like, well, not really. Not really. If you're going to tank, right? Tank. Like, literally just freaking tank. The best part about the Rockets the last 2 nights have been they've lost to a bottom feeder in the Western Conference. But most importantly, you're seeing all this action with the young guns. You're seeing those 2 players we talked about. We're seeing KJ. We're seeing Sengun. Tonight we saw Garuba. Usman Garuba had 0 freaking points, but he had 14 rebounds. He had a huge defensive presence. He got offensive rebounds. Like, Usman Garuba tonight flashed his potential, and from a Rocket standpoint, it's so awesome because we had 4 first-round picks this season. Josh Christopher's been playing out of his mind second half. Sengun's been having an all-around really solid season. JG4 showed flashes of brilliance, dropping 30 points in his 3rd career NBA game. And now it's kind of all starting to come together, but the best part is the wins haven't really started to come together, and that's when I would throw in, like, first off, hopefully they're actually, like, kind of trying to not technically lose, but not necessarily win, if that makes sense. And then, like, the shutdown of those 3 players that I mentioned earlier, it's stuff like that that just is, it helps, right? It helps. So Garrison Matthews even got going tonight. I've been seeing so much Garrison Matthews, Gary Bird slander on the timeline recently. Tonight he shut a lot of people up. Garrison Matthews, keep in mind, this is a guy who's like, next year, whether it's next season, whether it's the year after that, whenever the Houston Rockets are relevant in the next 3 seasons, and yes, the Houston Rockets will be a play-in tournament team at the very least next season, having guys like Garrison Matthews who have been in the system, have played with a lot of these players, I know not quite yet, but I'm talking 1, 2, 3 years down the line because he just got a contract. Him being like the 9th, 10th man in the rotation, that's going to be a big deal. Like, trust me, it's going to pay off. So all around right now, man, I'm absolutely loving the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green, what is he, number 2 in the league in dunks on the season? Like, it's just behind Ja Morant, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a roller coaster of a season, and I know Rocket fans right now, they're so freaking hyped, dude. It's the first day of April, and the draft's not too far away. The offseason's not too far away. Next season isn't even that far away if you really break it down. And yeah, man, the Houston Rockets have been through just hell and back in the last, say, I don't know, 16 months. So they deserve it, man. They deserve this for sure. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit that sub button, and drop some comments on the Houston Rockets down below. Peace.